TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. You are all welcome to our mathematics class for today, part 12. Yes, we are responding to this question at the top here. Find x. Look at it very well. How do we look for x? Do you solve it this way? X raised to the power 2 over 5 plus x raised to the power 1 over 5 equals 6. Then we say 2x raised to the power 2 over 5 times 1 over 5 equals 6. No way! You don't solve it that way. This solution is terrific and it's causing me stomach ache. You don't do it that way. Now, how can you solve this question? In as much as this is an example of indices, you actually going to make an assumption here. Yes, you will make an assumption for this question. What are the assumptions? Or what is the assumption? Please follow suit. Now, I have x raised to the power 1 over 5 here, and here I have x raised to the power 2 over 5. I'm going to make assumption for x raised to the power 1 over 5. Now, this is the same thing as x raised to the power 1 over 5 all square plus x raised to the power 1 over 5 equals 6. Are we there? Yes, because this power, if we are using our power law, 1 over 5 times 2 will give me 2 over 5. So I have not changed anything here. I will now say, let x raised to the power 1 over 5 equals q. Small letter q. Now, if I have it that way, then I will substitute q. Now, this will give me q square plus q. Then I'll take 6 to this other side. Minus 6 equals 0. Now, this has led us to what is called quadratic equation. Now, whenever you have quadratic equation, the easiest method to use is the factorization method. That is, if that quadratic equation is factorizable. So, looking at this is factorizable. Why? Because you look for two numbers, when you multiply them, they will give you minus 6. And when you add them, they will give you q. Those two numbers are 3 and minus 2. Because 3 minus 2 will give you 1, which is q. So 3q minus 2q will give you q. Then 3q times minus 2q will give you minus 6. Okay? So from this now, I will now say my q square plus 3q minus 2q minus 6 equals 0. Okay? Don't forget, when I taught quadratic equation, I said before you look for those two numbers, use the first term to multiply the last term, 6q. So now you have this and you have this. Okay? So I will take the common term. What's the common term here? Q squared 3q. Q. Then into bracket, what do I have here? I have q plus 3. Then minus 2 is common here, so I take 2 into bracket. What is common? 2. Then you have q plus 3. Okay, so from this I'm going to take my q minus 2 equals 0, or q plus 3 equals 0. So in this case, I'll say q equals 2 or q equals minus 3. Right? So from this, we now say but q is equals to, what is my q? My q is equals to x raised to power what? 1 over 5. So if q is equals to x raised to power 1 over 5, we say x raised to power 1 over 5 is equals to, now at this point, 2. That is when q is equals to 2. So making x stand alone, I'll multiply both powers by 5. So the x will now be equals to 2 raised to power 5, which is equals to 32. Or when q is equals to minus 3, what are we going to get? When q is equals to minus 3, we say x raised to the power 1 over 5 will be equals to what? Minus 3. Now, if I make x the subject of formula, I will multiply both powers by 5. And this gives me what? This gives me x raised to the power of x equals 3 raised to the power 5. 3 raised to the power 5 here minus. This is what? We have minus 3 times 3 times 3 up to 5 times will give us what? Will give us minus 2, 4, 3 as our answer. So now look at